I'm Preston. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
On your Canvas dashboard, if you go to the left and hit your profile, if you go to your Global Announcements tab, you will be able to see every announcement that has come out this year, including the Tech Tips information and all the other information that will come out and already has come out this year, which will all be under the Global Announcements tab. Some of you may have noticed the Black History Month video that we played yesterday was a rerun. That couldn't be avoided, but here's one that you haven't already seen.
In October 1966, Bobby Seale and Huey P. Newton, a pair of students in Oakland, galvanized by Malcolm X's philosophy of black self-determination, launched the Black Panther Party for self-defense. Their goal was to protect their community from racism and violence, which meant protecting it from the police.
When we first started, we had a police alert patrol, and we would patrol the community. If we saw the police brutalizing anyone, we would put an end to this. Usually the police wouldn't brutalize anyone if we were on hand.
Did the Panthers embrace a willingness to use arms to defend themselves? Absolutely. Unfortunately, that's usually the only part of the story that we get. Even more energy was expended in social programs.
The Panthers put their revolutionary philosophy into practical action. They developed programs targeted at poor black people. They provided the community with free medical care, including sickle cell screening programs, as well as clothing for the needy. Many believe that the Panthers' free breakfast program for school children helped inspire the USDA's federal breakfast program.
We were not for integration, we were for self-determination. We wanted to have the right to determine ourselves what we wanted: economic opportunity, decent education, access to the full complement of privileges, benefits, and responsibilities of any American.
Not even the FBI was able to stop the spread of the Panthers' ideals, encouraging black people to defend themselves from police brutality and fight for their rights. Decades later, the Black Panthers' legacy continues to live in a variety of political, cultural, and social realms, most recently in the Black Lives Matter movement.
In video, audio is not second-rate. It's said to be just as important as video, and since silent movies aren't really a thing anymore, you want the best sound you can get for your video. Starting with microphones, there are a couple of different types, but the two main ones used in video production are omnidirectional and shotgun mics. Omnidirectional microphones can capture audio from all sides, so if the cameraman's talking trash, everyone's gonna know. The other main one is a shotgun mic, which is mostly directional, meaning it's very sensitive to directly what's in front of it. This means that you always want it to be pointed at the subject in order to get any good sound. Another thing to do with sound is Foley, which is a recording of sound effects before shooting. And this is usually done to get a specific sound or ensure the best quality. This sound right here was recorded beforehand, and the video you're seeing is actually mute, and was done so because my Tascam, seen here, has better sound than my shotgun mic, but has to be really close to its subject. That's been it. Thanks for watching.
It's regional quarterfinals time for boys soccer today. They face Apopka at Toho High tonight at 7. The team can use as many fans in the stands as COVID will allow, so go to gofan.code to arrange for a ticket.
Did you know that the Germany Pavilion at Epcot was supposed to have a ride? When Epcot was being developed, Disney Imagineers included a ride in the Germany Pavilion called the Rhine River Cruise, which was going to be like one of those classic Disney dock rides. The ride was eventually pushed to phase 2 of the park, which is when Imagineers add more things to the parks, just in case the park isn't as successful as they planned it to be. But then, it was fully cancelled from the park. Here's where the entrance was supposed to be, and if you knock over here, you will notice that it's hollow, because they already built the load and unload area. But even the show building was built, which is where the ride is, and they just closed it with something that looks very temporary, even though it wasn't fully built in the first place.
I'm Preston. Today's quote is from Thor. I choose to run towards my problems and not away from them, because that's what heroes do. That's it for today.